A national group is trying to muzzle a local minister. The group Americans United for Separation of Church and State is urging the IRS to strip an Edmond church of its tax-exempt status. The organization says the church's pastor, Paul Blair, is breaking the law by endorsing political candidates from the pulpit. News 9's John Jordan talked with Pastor Blair and those trying to keep him quiet.
Pastor Paul Blair is defiant. He is openly violating the law.
It's why Rob Boston and his organization Americans United for Separation of Church and State would like nothing more than to see Pastor Paul Blair's church lose its tax-exempt status.
People like Pastor Blair and those who think like him want all of the benefits of tax exemption, but they don't want to meet any of the responsibilities that come with it.
Boston is referring to Blair's constant refusal to follow the law by choosing to endorse candidates from the pulpit, like he did in 2008.
I will be casting my vote in November for the patriot John Sidney McCain.
And most recently for Republican candidate for governor, Mary Fallin.
And as this God-fearing Oklahoman and patriotic American steps into the election booth, I will be casting my ballot for Representative Mary Fallin.
Blair says endorsing candidates is a right given to him under the Constitution.
But the First Amendment is to keep the federal government coming and telling me what I can and cannot preach.
But Americans United, who wrote this letter urging the IRS to act against Blair's church, believe it's only a matter of time before they do.
People like Pastor Blair may have a moment in the media right now, but in the long run, he's just shooting himself in the foot as far as being a religious leader who's going to be taken seriously.
The group Americans United believes the reason the IRS has failed to act against Pastor Blair is because the IRS has been focusing its efforts on internal restructuring.